Okay, so today, good morning, or good afternoon, I should say, class. Today we're going to start working on week 8, and it's actually review week, so you don't get anything new, but you will have a test every day. So make sure that you log in the morning, and you'll get a test every review week. You get a test every day, okay? So we're going to start with lesson 28, and what I'm going to be doing is just reading from your homework sheet and practicing some of those words, how to stroke them. So that way, if you don't know, you can ask me, okay? So these are all words from lesson 28. So if you want to open your books to lesson 28, and it's page 181. And so page 28 deals with words ending in en, in, an, ent, ant. So all words ending in en, you stroke final n. So for example, darken, dark, come back final N. Okay? You just write the N, not the EN, but the N. Under B, the stroke ant is not a stroke in itself. You have to include a consonant with that. So let's say, for example, the word is defiant. D and then fiant is F long INT. D-E, fiant. Okay? And then you have the word giant, one stroke. And then you have pursuant, per, and then suant, okay? And then you've got truant, TR long UNT. You have words ending in ENT, same thing. Silent, silent. And then what else? Prominent, prominent. P-R-O-M, and then nent. You've got content, content. You have distant, distant. Include the consonants, okay? And then over on page 182, words ending that have the shint sound, patient, for example, is RBT, if you can get it in one stroke. So patient, P long A, RBT. You have inpatient, IN, and then patient, P long A, RBT. Okay? And then you have deficient, DE, and then ficient, FIRBT. And then proficient, pro, and then ficient. Okay? And then you have C, outlines that have the strokes IN, AN, so you have aspirin. You can't leave those words by themselves, so aspirin, include it with the consonant. You have napkin, napkin. And then you have intestine, intestine. Okay? And then you have toxin, toxin. And then you have robin, rob, come back, bin. You can't leave the IN by itself. Urban is urban. And then you have human, the brief is hume, H long U-M. Let me give you another little brief. I don't know if I've given it to you, but let's say you have human, hume. So human being is H long U-B. Think of the hue part for the human, the B is the being. You're going to hear that a lot. Okay, and then you have, all these words have to be written as is, herein, therein, wherein, within, examine, foreign, imagine, and origin. All those have to be written just like they are, okay? And then you have words ending in ants. You can't write ants by itself because that's answer. So you have nuance, one stroke. You have balance, I think balance is a brief. No, it's not. Balance is balance, okay? And then you have disturbance. Disturb is derb. Disturbance, D-U-R-B-N-S. Okay, one stroke, that's a brief. And then you have hindrance, hindrance. Okay, hindrance. You have penance, penance. And then romance, romance. Okay, so you can't leave the A-N-S over here by itself. Otherwise, it's going to give you answer. It'll break it up. And then it says under E, it is permissible to use the strokes AN, EN, IN in the middle. So calendar is calendar. You've got disinherit, dis, and then inherit's a brief. I think it's H-E-R-N-T. No. Inherit. No. Let me see you all. I'm writing it wrong. Disinherit. Okay? That's how you write it. You've got reinforce, reinforce. You have inanimate, inanimate. Okay? Reinvest, R-E, and then invest is NVS. So you can use that brief. Okay? And then going on to page 183, word exercises. And then you have the paragraphs. And then don't forget your briefs, you all. Let's go over some of these briefs. I'm over on page 188. You have knowledge, N-O-J. It would be T-W-O-U-B. Ideas, Y-D-Z. Instruction, S-T-R-U-X. Foreign, F-O-R-N. Happenings, happen, come back, G-S. Curriculum, curriculum. Imaginative, imaginative. Make sure that you know those. And then you have beyond is yond, Y-O-N-D for beyond. Children is churn. Interest, S-P-W-R-E-S asterisk. And then police officers, pliffer, P-L-I-F-R. You have already is L-R. You have presence, P-R-E-N-S. You have time, regular time, and then time, the spice. You have rhyme, and then rhyming, put the asterisk in, okay? And then some other briefs that I like, importance, P-O-R-N-S. You've got compliant, compliance, one stroke. Misinform, miss, and then inform is N-F. You have muffin, you can write in one stroke. You have expectant. Expect is K-P-P-T, come back T-A-N-T. Okay? Any questions on anything there, Jen?
No.
No? Okay. So what I'm going to start with is just dictating some words from your homework sheets, you all. And I'll probably go a little faster. If there's a brief, I'll give it to you, just because these should be a little easier, okay? Here we go. Find a focal point, and these are just words from your homework sheet. Dormant, citizens, blatant, inhabitant, proven, importance, driven, descendant, compliant, grievance, written, resultant, redundant, determinant, stolen, vacant, expectant, tenant, sudden, resistance, mistaken, acceptance, chickens, warrant. And so let me see, proven. They have PR long, O-V-N. Let me see if it comes out. Yeah, I think your sheet is wrong, you all. Proven is PR long U-V-N, and your sheet is wrong. It has it as PR long O-V-N, and it doesn't come out. So it's PR long U. Okay, so make sure you make that change on your sheet for proven. And then compliant, of course, one stroke, K-P-L long I-N-T, written one stroke, warrant one stroke, importance one stroke. Okay, any questions on anything there, Jen?
No.
Okay, and here are some more words. Balance, prominent, shaven, disturbance, different, cognizance, examine, enlivened, impedance, permanent, recurrent, forgotten, hyphens, pollutant, admittance, ripening, conformance, deponent, discordance, combative, maidens, relevance, entranced, covenant. And so I'm thinking I see another one that may be wrong. Any questions, Jen? I think cognizance. Cognizance. And so they have it in the, that's how I would write it, and they have it cognizance. And it does come out. They both come out. Okay? So just so you know, the way the homework sheet is written, it's right. And if you hear the cognizance, you can also write that. Okay? Any questions, Jen?
Nope.
Okay. And here are some sentences, okay, you all? Not at any speed, and it's just from your homework sheet. Not at any speed. Does the claimant have the issuance papers in hand? The lieutenant was reluctant to believe what the informant told the warden. Those new insulated curtains seemed to darken the kitchen. The deponent was very defiant and wouldn't answer any questions. The boy has been truant so many times that it warrants expulsion. I imagine that if you examine the bill of origin found herein, you'll find it to be sufficient. It's important that we be fluent with both the spoken word and the written word. Ignorance is no excuse in the eyes of the law. Yesterday, the doctor said, take an aspirin and call me tomorrow. Because of non-compliance with the terms of the insurance, they will have to refinance the balance of the loan. Any questions there, Jen?
Deponent, is there, can you write that in one stroke? Oh,
DP, long ONT.
okay.
Okay, deponent. And so let me give you a, lieutenant is lunt. You want to pick that up? That's a good one. You have, I think, informant, because inform is NF. Let me see, no. I'm thinking NFMT for informant, but I don't think so. You got to come back with that. So informant, okay? And then you have warrants, warrant, come back, final S. Sufficient, SUF, examine, KPM. You have here in, one stroke. And the is one. Written is one. Anything that's bold in your sheets is one word, okay? You have doctor is DR, initial DR. And then you have yesterday, YED. Insurance is SNURNS, SNURNS. There's lots of briefs that come with that, like insurance company is SNURC, SNUR, for the, and that's insure as well. Insure is SNUR. So if you wanted insurance company, SNURC, put the K for company. But insure is SNUR, insurance company, SNURK. And then I think there's one for insurance agent. Yeah, SNURGT. So insure is SNUR and then GT for agent. So there's a whole group of them, okay? Finance, you write FNS. Initial F, final NS. And then these words will be for readback, okay, Jen? Here we go, you all. Find a focal point, and this is for readback. Forgotten, recurrent, permanent, impedance, enlivened, examine, cognizance, different, disturbance, shaven, prominent, balance. And
Okay.
whenever you're ready, Jen.
Forgotten, recurrent, permanent, impedance, enlivened, examine, cognizant,
I'm sorry?
different,
What was
Oh.
after?
cognizant,
Uh-huh.
and then I have different,
Mm-hmm.
disturbance, shaven, prominent, and balance.
Good, Jen. Very good. And how did you write disturbance? Did you write the brief for it?
Yes, okay, I have DURNS.
Perfect. Very good, Jen. Good. Okay. And so what we'll do now is we'll cover some more words from lesson 28. Any questions, Jen?
Nope.
No? Okay. And so here are some more words, you all. They're not in your book. These are actually from the teacher's manual. So if you don't know how to stroke them, just ask me, okay? But this is from the teacher's manual. Here we go. All of these end in EN, so put commas in between. Ashen, bedridden, broaden, burden, chosen, dozen, fasten, happen, kitchen, linen, loosen, rewritten, sudden, worsen, given, woven. Anything there, Jen?
Nope.
No, okay. And then these end in IN. Basin, Berlin, cabin, coffin, cousin, insulin, Latin, margin, Martin, pectin, penicillin, raisin, vacant, vermin, virgin, hemoglobin, mandarin, mandolin, satin. Anything there, Jen?
Virgin, because I write fur and then it goes begin.
It's a J sound, so it's J-I-N. Ver and then G-I-N.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was doing
Okay.
G.
Uh-huh. So V-I-R, come back J-I-N, the gin. Otherwise, it's gin. Did it come out? Anything else, Jen, that came out?
Nope.
No? Okay. So you all virgin, V-I-R, J-I-N. Here we go. Here's some more words. These all end in the A-N. Began, human, pagan, pecan, Reagan, Republican, Satan, Roman, Sultan, slogan, Tarzan, turban, Milan, Hawaiian, German, Cuban, subhuman, sultan. Anything there, Jen?
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian, it's stroked out. Sorry, let me just set that down. And it's wine. I think you can write like that. Ha, H-A, and then W long I, N. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, and all of these end in A-N-T. A-N-T, you all. And you can't leave that by itself, so include the consonant. You've got clairvoyant, blatant, combatant, ignorant, coolant, depressant, truant, reliant, expectant, flippant, important, inhabitant, mutant, peasant, pleasant, pollutant, redundant, reluctant, resultant, savant, tenant, tyrant, vacant. Anything there, Jen?
Nope.
No? Okay, and these all end in ENT. So make sure you include the consonant with the ENT. Abhorrent, coherent, current, different, indifferent, parent, client, deponent, fluent, patient, consent, content, indulgent, persistent, prevalent, prominent, prudent, relent, repent, resident, silent, urgent, violent. Anything there, Jim?
No.
No? And these all end in ANS, but you can't leave the ANS by itself, so include it with the consonant, you all. You have clearance, conveyance, ignorance, insurance, perseverance, reliance, seance, acceptance, admittance, concordance, conformance, deliverance, disturbance, exorbitance, finance, importance, malfeasance, nuance, refinance, reluctance, resistance, romance, surveillance, balance. Anything there?
Nope.
No? Okay, and so maybe just surveillance, you can actually just write in 2 strokes, surveillance. Okay, surveillance for surveillance. You don't have to write surveillance. Oh, it won't even come out. Surveillance. Okay, you can just write surveillance. Okay. Okay, sorry. And so this will be for read back then, Jen, okay? And these are all words from lesson 28, you all. Here we go, Jen. Bedridden, broaden, burden, chosen, dozen, fasten, happen, kitchen, linen, loosen, rewritten, sudden, worsen, given, woven, coffin, Martin, Robin, virgin, Cuban, Jordan, pecan, Roman, Tarzan, urban, defiant, pursuant, claimant, defendant, distant, important, redundant, different, client, deponent, consent, prudent, recent, compliance, issuance, pursuance, deliverance, guidance, performance, reluctance, and whenever you're ready, Jen, I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. Bedridden, broaden, burden,
And how did you
chosen.
write burden?
Let me see. Burden, I wrote B-U-R-D, come back N.
Okay, because you can just, there's a brief for it, you all, and it's just B-U-R-D for burden. Okay, good, Jen, sorry.
Okay. Dozen, fasten,
Okay,
happen.
chosen, dozen, fasten,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Happen. Kitchen. Linen. Loosen. Rewritten. Sudden. Worsen. Given. Woven. Coffin. Martin. Robin. Virgin. Cuban. Jordan. Pecan. Roman. Tarzan. Urban. Deponent. Persuade.
Defiant, it was defiant.
Okay. Persuade.
Pursuant,
Pursuant. Claimant.
and you can write that in one stroke for claimant. Okay.
Different. Distant.
Defendant.
Oh, sorry.
Do
Defendant.
you know how to write it?
DFT is what I wrote.
Defendant is DFT.
Distant. Important. Redundant.
Good.
Different. Client. Deponent. Consent. Prudent. Recent. Or recent.
Resent, to resent
Resent.
something. Good.
Compliance. Oh, I didn't get this one. Was it insure or
Issuance. Yeah.
issuance? Okay.
So you write issuance, issuance. So IRB, ish, and then shuance. SH long UNS. Good. The next one?
Pursuance.
Pursuance, and it's PUR, pursuance. Okay?
Okay. Deliverance. Guidance.
And there's a brief for guidance. Let me see if it comes out. Guidance. Yeah, G long I N S. Okay, good.
Performance. Reluctance.
Good. And to perform, you can write PFRM. So I think if you add the NS, it'll come out. Okay, so perform is PFRM. And then add the NS for performance, PFRNS. Okay, very good, Jen. And so what I'll do now is some sentences. Any questions, Jen, on anything there?
Nope.
Okay. And so let me see you all. Okay, so I'll do some unfamiliar with you all. And this is going to be at 70, 80, and 90. And so let me give you some words that come out. You have California. So all of the states are usually, I try to remember them, the abbreviation of the states is how you would abbreviate them in English. That's usually what I try to remember, how I would abbreviate a state. It's not always the case. So California is KRA twice with an asterisk. Okay, KRA twice with an asterisk. You have arrival. Remember, all A words is A and then rival. Oops. Okay, you have to put long A. You have the cans. You have merchandise. Is MDZ the brief? M and then DZ for merchandise. You have appearance. So long A, appearance for appearance. You've got returning, run, come back G, RURN, come back G. You have package, package, PAK, come back AJ. You've got requested, you can write in one stroke. Request is K, KW, which is a Q. So requested, you can add the D. You have November, NOF, NOV, I think they both come out. And then you have representative. So represent is REPT, come back IV. Company, KPAEN. And then you have decide, DDZ. Material, TERL, material. And then you have office, AUFS. AUFS for office. Advertise is TIZ, come back G. Advertising. Sample is just SAFRPL, one stroke. And then you have typewriter, I think is a brief, TWRIR. Yeah, typewriter, so you might want to pick that up. T for type, and then writer you can write in one stroke. So writer by itself is that, WRIR, put the T in front of it and it's typewriter. Okay, and this is going to be at 70 words a minute. Any questions, Jen?
No.
Okay, and then this one always comes out. Sorry, I just saw receive is SEF. Come back D, receive. I don't know how that makes any sense, but it is receive, okay? This is at 70 words a minute, you all. Just write what I'm dictating. I have just received a letter from our customer in California to whom we sent some cans of ink in the padded shipping bag that we have been trying. He says that while none of the cans were leaking on arrival, they were all badly marred. He felt that the cans arrived in much better shape when we packed them in a carton. He also stated that he would not be able to sell this merchandise because of its poor appearance. He is returning his cans as I requested in the same shipping bag. You will hear from us again after the package is received. In reply to your letter of November 22, I am writing this letter on the paper that I use. It is up to you to decide whether you want to use the company name or your own as a representative of the company. I am sending you some advertising material and sample letters. Pick out whatever suits you best and feel free to use it. By the way, don't incur a lot of expense in setting up a fancy office It might even be advisable to work out of your home for the time being. After all, a typewriter is all you need to get started. Once you are under, anything there, Jen?
I don't think so.
Okay, and so let me tell you all, advisable real quickly is AD, vice, and then BL. AD, vice, both. Long guy, okay? And then you have, so writing is just W-R-I-G, W-R-I-G, one stroke. You've got reply, reply, two strokes. Expense, E-X, pence. You have incur, I-N-cur. You have letter is let, come back ER. And then you have marred, M-A-R, come back D. Okay, this will be at 80 words a minute. Customer, I write it like this, but I don't know, it doesn't come out. Customer, okay, 80 words a minute. I have just received a letter from our customer in California to whom we sent some cans of ink in the padded shipping bag that we have been trying. He says that while none of the cans were leaking on arrival, they were all badly marred. He felt that the cans arrived in much better shape when we packed them in a carton. He also stated that he would not be able to sell this merchandise because of its poor appearance. He is returning his cans as I requested in the same shipping bag. You will hear from us again after the package is received. In reply to your letter of November 22, I am writing this letter on the paper that I use. It is up to you to decide whether you want to use the company name or your own as a representative of the company. I am sending you some advertising material and sample letters. Pick out whatever suits you best and feel free to use it. By the way, don't incur a lot of expense in setting up a fancy office. It might even be advisable to work out of your home for the time being. After all, a typewriter is all you need to get started. Once you are underway, you can consider an office setup. Good luck, and let me know if I can help further. Thank you for your prompt reply to my last letter asking for a suggested copy. You have given me some fine material, and I am sure it. Anything there, Jen?
How do you write again?
G-E-N. And then began is gan. Okay, so I might, yeah, you might want to write those too. Just think begin or again. Okay. Again, gan. You just have to write them and practice them. Begin, I think it's gin. Yeah. So there's 3 of those different ones. And then let me give you all this neat brief. I like it. Good luck is luck. Think of the G for the good, and then luck is in there, L-U-K. You're going to hear that a lot. Good luck. And then you have thank you is T-H-A-U-N-G with an asterisk. Think of the T-H-A, or you have to think of it as thank, T-H-A-N-G, and then U is inverted, I guess. Thank you. And it has to have the asterisk. Anything else, Jen?
No, I don't think so.
And then you have consider you all, initial K, final R. And this is going to be at 90. I have just received a letter from our customer in California to whom we sent some cans of ink in the padded shipping bag that we have been trying. He says that while none of the cans were leaking on arrival, they were all badly marred. He felt that the cans arrived in much better shape when we packed them in a carton. He also stated that he would not be able to sell this merchandise because of its poor appearance. He is returning his cans as I requested in the same shipping bag. You will hear from us again after the package is received. In reply to your letter of November 22, I am writing this letter on the paper that I use. It is up to you to decide whether you want to use the company name or your own as a representative of the company. I am sending you some advertising material and sample letters. Pick out whatever suits you best and feel free to use it. By the way, don't incur a lot of expense in setting up a fancy office. It might even be advisable to work out of your home for the time being. After all, a typewriter is all you need to get started. Once you are underway, you can consider an office setup. Good luck, and let me know if I can help further. Thank you for your prompt reply to my last letter asking for a suggested copy. You have given me some fine material, and I am sure it will be helpful. Do you want me to handle the printing here, or can you get, and do you know the brief, or do you want, Jen?
Yes, it's D long U PT.
So do you want, you all think of it as do you, PT is want in a phrase, okay? Do you want? Any questions there, Jen?
Suggested?
Okay.
That's not coming in right.
Okay, it's S-U-G-T. Suggest is S-U-G-T, come back final D. Anything else?
Nope.
And this will be for readback, and it'll be at 70, 80, and 90, all 3 speeds, okay? And I'll just dictate it, and then I'll tell you when I'm done how the speeds were. So this is 70, 80, and 90. I have just received a letter from our customer in California to whom we sent some cans of ink in the padded shipping bag that we have been trying. He says that while none of the cans were leaking on arrival, they were all badly marred. He felt that the cans arrival in much better shape when we packed them in a carton. He also stated that he would not be able to sell this merchandise because of its poor appearance. He is returning his cans as I requested in the same shipping bag. You will hear from us again after the package is received. In reply to your letter of November 22, I am writing this letter on the paper that I use. It is up to you to decide whether you want to use the company name or your own as a representative of the company. I am sending you some advertising material and sample letters. Pick out.
Okay.
Okay, Jen, whenever you're ready. And
Okay.
I'll tell you when I switched, okay?
Okay. Okay. I have just received a letter from our customer in California to whom we sent some cans of ink in the padded shipping bag that we have been trying. He says that while none of the cans were leaking on arrival, they were all badly marred.
Good. This is where it's 80, okay? That was all 70.
Okay. He felt that the cans arrival in much better when we
Much better shape.
okay. When we packed them in a carton. He also stated that he would not be able to sell the merchandise.
This merchandise?
Because of its poor appearance. He is returning his cans as I requested in the sample shipping bag.
In the same?
Oh, sorry, same.
And this is 90. Very good. You
will hear from us again after the packaging is received.
After the package?
In reply to your letter of November 22nd, I am writing this letter on the paper that I use. It is up to you to decide what you want to
decide whether.
Okay, whether you want to use the company name or your own as a representative of the company. I am sending you some advertising material and sample
Anything after letters?
letters, pick out.
Very good, Jen, very good. And so you all, some of these words, make sure that you pick them up, that you write them out, and that you practice them, okay? Because remember, this is like really pushing you along. So that's why I'll start having Jen read at 70. All needs. Very good, Jen. And that's it, you all. There's our 50 minutes. So have a great day. Keep on practicing, okay? Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.